Hello everyone. I was just getting very distracted looking at the straw harvest because it's the first time I've had a chance to do it. How are we all? Nice to see you. Welcome along. Who's in? Who we got? Harry, Rowan, Joss, Alan, George, Eric, Nomad, Cave Dweller, Farmer Karen, lovely to see you. Farmer Shadow, James McCulloch, Callum, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Needs more drums. Stefan, nice to see you as well, mate. Welcome along, everyone. This was a little bit of a last-minute decision. I was... somebody dozed off. It's possible, Yoss. It's possible I was daydreaming. Yared, how you doing, mate? I was going to do this on Saxlingham tonight, and I'd set it all up and all of that, and then this popped up today, and I went, oh, I haven't played Welkers for forever, so we'll do a bit of that for fun. Evening to you, Bruce, Oliver, welcome along. Good to have you all here. I appreciate it. So we're going to do a bit of straw harvesting tonight, but we're also just gonna have a little bit of a play and a chill. I've got nothing drastically big planned, but I just thought it'd be a good opportunity for people to see the map if they've not seen it before. It's good to have it back, isn't it, Billy? Nice to have the option. And it's Welkers. It's the Welker Boys farm. So what's not to love? And Mapper's Paradise has done a great job of getting this out. We have put the straw harvest shed. I've got a little trick, actually. I was watching Argsy this morning, and he was doing straw harvest stuff. And he mentioned something, and I've given it a go, and it works a treat. So let me just show you this before we dive too far into anything. So one of the challenges, your pallets come along here, and they sit here, and they clog up very quickly if you don't do a lot of management of them. But if you angle just across so the load point hits the trigger. This is Argsy's Anywhere Object Storage. It clips the edge of here. You get the loading point here, and the pallets come along, and they instantly load into Anywhere Object Storage. So it becomes almost automatic as long as you load the stuff up. So we'll give that a spin in a little while. I had it working nicely on Saxlingham, and then we changed maps. So I've quickly set it up. Let's see how it goes. Sim Guy, nice to see you. You had this idea this morning. That was I've totally taken it from Argsy's stream. He's going to actually, says he might recreate Anywhere Object Storage that can pick up from the conveyors, but it works an absolute treat. So what are we going to do? First and foremost, we are going to open the doors so we can get out. We're going to roll this out of here. We are going to pick up the auger wagon, because we're going to have to do a bit of combining first before we even start to think about straw harvest. Hey, Welsh, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Karen, Brian F, Jared. It's a clever idea, isn't it? I can't take the credit for it, but I can take the credit for trying it. There we go. Hallmaster, nice. The old Elmer's. Nice to see it in case red as well. Of course we're on Welkers, so what other colour would you even think about doing? Waylon, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. Hello, Oz. I am absolutely loving your hire purchase mod, by the way. Brilliant. Bobby, nice to see you. Right, let's get this over to the field by the farm, rather than by the bins here. Never seen so many silos. Should just get bigger ones, shouldn't they? What are they thinking? Alright, will I be doing a video on the new straw harvest pack? Probably not. Sim Guy, it's exactly the same as it was for FS22, and I did do quite an in-depth video for 22. I don't think anything's changed at all, actually, not even the pallet physics. Bobby, no, unfortunately, hire purchase is just for PC because it uses scripts. So I've not played. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna diss it. Need more drums because I haven't played it yet, but certainly watching Argsy's this morning, The pallet physics have been carried over from 19 rather than the updated ones for 22. I think. I don't know. We'll give it a test tonight, but the pallets were definitely quite janky in the 22 version. I was kind of hoping that we might have seen a bit of an improvement. Oh dear. Look at that. 2 wheels. Skills. Right, I'm going to start here in this corner. And do you know what? I'll be honest, you can't really give Creative Mesh a hard time for it. Pallet physics are kind of hard work anyway, so they can only work with what they've got, to be honest. And they're great guys. I met them a few times at FarmCon. Top blokes, and work really hard, so I don't give them too much of a hard time. It just is what it is. Pallets are pallets, right? They need a bit of an overhaul, like Wood got in FS22. Yeah, I think you're right. Needs more drums. It just generally is a... any news of tackling him on console? Yes, Briscoe's working on it. It will be a long time. Don't think weeks, think months before it will be ready, though. There is so much that needs to be changed on it because of the amount of detail and the things he spent time doing on it. That yeah, it really is going to take a bit of time to do. So, like I said, don't expect it in the next couple of weeks. I think, you know, you'll easily be looking at months before it arrives. I mean, he's working hard on it, but it just there's a lot to do. Will I do a survival roleplay on Bally Spring? If Bally Spring comes out, I'll definitely be playing it for sure. Well, I say if. I know it's coming. Because I've spoken to the guys about it, but when, we'll just have to wait and see. Number of headlands, let's just do 2, because there's so much space. Sharpen corners, no. We'll just do it. We'll make it easy for ourselves, because this is all about showcasing things. Look at that. The Generate Fieldwork course is taking its time. There we go. And that is the reason why. It is a beast of a field. It is a beast of a field. Right. That is looking good. Swath is now on. Off. I did it again. I did what I always do. First waypoint. Try again. There we go. Good evening, Rian. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Right, we're off. That will do its thing. 2 hours, look at that. 2 hours just to cut the field. Crazy, crazy. Any new sim dashboards in my workflow doesn't even include videos at the moment. I'm struggling to even get them done, Gavin. So, no. But hopefully, soon. Hopefully. I do with VCA or something landing, and then it gives me a reason to do some updates, doesn't it? Right. That is doing its thing. It is filling-ish. Relatively quick. Okay. I think we'll just keep half an eye on that. We'll go and get the truck from over here as well, so we can unload the auger wagon. Does the joystick work on PS5? If you buy the PS5 version, Bobby, it certainly does. It certainly does. So yes, if you've never heard of Welker Farms, go check out their YouTube channel. Very interesting. They've just finished a massive rebuild of a big bud with a matching Demco auger wagon, and it is glorious. Well worth going to have a look at some of the pictures of it. Like a proper brilliant job they've done of it. It is, isn't it, Jared? No, Gavin, this is a standard size map, but you would be, yeah, kidded into thinking it was a 4x because the fields are so big. It's up in Montana, so it is massive fields. Which makes it kind of nice for a standard size map, and all platforms as well, which is good for such a popular map. Well, let's just leave that there. This map is flatter than my neighbourhood. Welcome to Montana, my friend. Not all of Montana is like this, of course. On Modhub, Gavin, yep, was released today. So let's just. We need this quad track. We might actually just treat ourselves to another quad track, I think. It is for a standard size map. 89 acres. There you go, Derek. Quite a big hopper on this combine, so... I know, right? For a standard size map, 89 acres is a pretty big field. Let's just do a little unload here as he's coming past us. And then we'll go and look at the PDA properly. I'll zoom out, as it does cover most of the bottom of the map, I think. Stick this down to 6 miles an hour. There we go. We'll get hooked on them. That's alright, Bobby, ask away, mate. They're all valid and all good questions. Happy to help. Farming with Jaden, nice to see you. Too many good maps coming out at the same time. It's always the problem, right? It's always the problem. There's a barren spell when you're desperate for maps and then they all hit and you're like, oh, there's now too many to play. Just buying quad tracks for fun, yeah. Well, they're cheap, aren't they? Well, let it do its thing for a bit. So, straw harvest. Straw harvest. So, interestingly, Args was playing this morning. Oh, Derek's tempted. The Primos, this only needs about 380 horsepower to run. Args was running a 425 horsepower tractor with it this morning, and it was doing 2 miles an hour. I tried it again on Saxon this afternoon with about a 450 horsepower tractor, 2 miles an hour, and it was only really running with something big like a quad track. So what I might do, we're going to do a mixture actually. We're going to put some through the pellet chopper thingy, and we're going to bale some, and we're going to drop it in. So we're going to get a second one of these with the bale, the bale conveyor that you can add to it as well. We could always have a good... Didn't it need all... Yeah, it does, Christoph. I agree, but they might need to tweak their... wrong one. They might need to tweak their horsepower ratings on this. So, look, 350 horsepower, but it definitely needs more than that. No question. So, yes, anything less than 500, I think it struggles. So, let's jump in the Fent. Let's do it all properly, shall we? Just for a laugh. There we go, I've got realistic dashboard and everything on it. Look, it's even got a CB radio, this one. Turn it on properly. We've got real GPS in here with the screen, which is good. My only thing with it would be nice if it disappeared after 10 seconds and then came back if you needed a button. So, what am I going to do? Grabbing a baler. I think it might be an update, Richard. I think either they'll update just the horsepower requirement, or they'll actually lower it slightly. We'll see. Right, let's grab a few bales, shall we? Just so we can run them back to the yard. Got the door. Ah, okay, maybe it relates to the size of the straw swath. I'd be amazed if that's the new live dashboard mod. That is exactly what I'm using, so I can interact with them here. I think this is it. This one? Oh no, that just moves on the screen. You can scroll through the dashboards. I haven't remembered half the keybinds yet. I've got too many now, and there's definitely some keybinds in it. But look at my map in my navigation as well. See it rotating? That's actually the PDA. I go to the PDA here. There's the map, just so you can see those big fields. So what I think maybe, I think one is the bigger one, or 19. What's 19? 124 acres. I apologise. Farmland 19 is the biggest. 124, and Farmland 3 is 102. So there you go. There's some big old field. Then you got a tiny little 58 acre one there. 60 acres, 48 acres, 63, 30. What are these two at the top? Big old field. 53, 68, 56, and then you've got a slither of a few others down the side there. Oh, don't know what happened then. Real GPS and live dashboard running at the same time, Welsh, yep. You're going to tell me they're not working together now, aren't you? Well, let's unfold this. Bet our combine's full. Well, it's not, but while that's unfolding, let's go and... It is a mod for the opening and closing of the doors and stuff, Bobby, yes. Again, a PC one, unfortunately. That is the Fent farming with Jaden is one that Vertex Design have done and sent me. I'm not sure if it's out yet. They were just kind of pushing how hard they were going to fit as many realistic mods as possible in. See, I'm leaving the corners here because, you know, time. Am I going to catch this guy before he fills up? Carl, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Waiting eagerly on the next Herdman storyline. We'll see where it goes, right? We will see where it goes. Adam, hello from this 14-year US Army veteran. Well, welcome, my friend. That's an impressive... That's impressive service, mate. My son is considering the forces when he finishes school. No, don't cut in, don't cut in. I don't want you to cut in. Oh, I'm just a little bit too late. A day late and $1 short. When do you think 4X is going to come to consoles? Before the game came out, their head mapper said it's up to modders, not them, so I'm just wondering. I think, to be honest, I think it's an interesting one, isn't it? They've released, by accident, they've tagged 4X mods 4X maps, beg your pardon, for console before, and people have been able to download them and try them before they've taken them down. So So I think I don't know. I think they're concerned that they don't want to load up the consoles too much. We'll just have to wait and see, I think. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't really have an answer on that. It would be nice to... I would love for a console to get 4X map, just to experience it, because it does change things quite considerably from a realism perspective. You can go a lot longer without you know, hitting the edge of the map, and it feels a lot more realistic, which is great. So yes, thank you, Alan. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be very much appreciated. Definitely helps the channel when people find it. There you go, Shadeslayer. Thank you. I'd heard that somewhere. But yeah, there's a certain size, and I think Giants don't have control over it either. Is that right? It's driven by Xbox and PlayStation themselves, or Microsoft and PlayStation. So the ability to influence that is pretty difficult. Unless it's a really basic map, maybe a No Man's Land style 4X map. But even then, when you start to load it up with mods and props and things, it would really push that size up, wouldn't it? Mr. Ham and Eggs, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you, dude. Right, we're rattling through these bales now. Here we go. It's so hot here too. It's been like 30 degrees. Well, I don't know what that is in freedom units, but hot. Not a breath of wind either. It's been crazy. It's about a fourth like hot spell this year. We're just not built for it. We're just not built for it, and neither are our houses. So I'm sitting here sweating buckets. Dyson fan going, I thought we were past this. I know it's happened far too often, right, Oz? I need to get an aircon unit or something. 86, yeah. You Americans in certain areas of the country will be like, that's like winter. For us, that's insanely hot. $38 today in France, was it, Callum? So the deal is, and like the British, and I'm sure you guys do as well, it's a kind of thing. The British talk about the weather a lot. What a cracking night for Oasis last night, Oz. Yeah. Oh, you did well there, mate. Because of the climate here, it's a lot more humid. So, like 86 degrees Fahrenheit, it's not a dry heat, so it feels oppressively hot. So it's really quite humid as well. I mean, they always say it feels definitely it's a different kind of heat in the UK. I have Americans come over and visit me and friends, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it feels crazy hot." It's like, you know, Singapore or somewhere like that. When it gets hot there, it's really muggy and clammy and humid, and it feels a bit like that, I think. Never thought I'd be comparing Scotland with Singapore. There you go. The first thing you talk about in the morning. A Humidex number, interesting. Yeah, nice. It's okay if you keep your screens off. True, I am sitting in a room with two massive computers pumping out loads of heat, lights, 5 screens on the go. I'm not helping myself really, am I? As my mother would say, you're not doing yourself any favours. A hot version of wind chill. I like it. Oh, it's chilly, Blair. You're rolling into winter. That's one way of putting it, mate. Need to wear a cooling vest, I do, you're right. I was in Morzine in France last week as well. It was glorious. It was 27, 28 degrees, beautiful breeze every day. You're up in the mountains, so it's, yeah, it was just heaven. Heaven. Can I go into contracts to see if I have any troubles? Do I have any troubles? Now, I have got better contracts on, Kenneth, as well, so that might help me out a bit. Geez, you don't get much money for these, do you? Field 19, that's that 140 odd acre one. Fertilizing, only $60,000. Cost of materials is $16,000. Jeez. Crazy times. Thank you, Bobby. It's been a labour of love over the last few years getting this set up. If you do, I think !studio. There's a link to my last. I did a studio tour. It's changed again. I need to do another update, but that one will give you a good idea of what's what. Slug Juice, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. It's been a while. I'm doing well. I am doing well. So, what's everybody's thoughts on? Is everybody looking forward to the Mercedes pack? Now you've seen what's in it. Not far away now. In fact, Giants said they're going to do a live stream on it. Yeah, I think we just dodged that hot weather hue. They said it was about to take off. That baler's an off shifter. It's great, isn't it? You can get through some serious acreage with this bad boy. Oh, looks like the combine is full again. I expect it'll probably be the week before release, so I'd probably expect something like the end of August, maybe first week in September. So if you have any questions Mercedes related or anything to do with that, drop me a note, either Discord, in the chat here, whatever, and I will pass them on to Giants and see if we can get some answers on the stream for you. Right, we've caught up the combine now, so I don't even want the grain. That's a right. You must have a mod conflict. Go into contracts and it won't let me back to the map. And all the background turns black with fields still colored. That sounds like the background turns black sounds like a shader issue. But yeah, the coming back out of the menus is interesting. Try deleting a shader cache. Unless we have a license for an F1 car. Try deleting a shader cache and see if that helps, Kenneth. But yeah, it could well be a mod conflict as well. Oh, Callum, you'll love it. It'll be a nice distraction. Dr. Fish, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Get you farming in now, Callum. F1 car with a swather on the front. Stranger things have happened. How are you doing, Rob? Good to see you. You happy you got some maps out of your neck of the woods now? we go. Alma's your favourite map. Yeah, it's a cracking map, that. Good evening, Cher. How you doing? Dutch as well. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. You're still kicking. Good to hear it, Rob. Yeah, I worry about you when you stop kicking. I feel a bit like that sometimes as well. Right, first lap of the field done. Oh, I've not even looked at the New York map. So behind. Holiday throws you off completely. Till the other day, I didn't have any clue what the new mods were, what's happening with those, and so yeah, I need to play catch up. It's doing on both new maps. Went back to Montana and they work fine. Interesting. I am indeed, Milan. I am indeed. Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Nothing yet, Dutch. Nothing yet. But invariably with new maps, there is the odd requirement for some updates to be done. Chocolate shortbread. There is a level of interest there, Cher. I'm not Milan. I've lived here for 30 years. My wife's Scottish. I've lived in Scotland longer than I lived in England. Farmer Hamish says I'm an honorary Scot now, so I'll take that. Right, I'm going to park this up, I think. How many have we got? Let's get this last bale out of here. And then we'll park this up. Will we? We'll just leave it for now. Oliver Donahue, this should be on it should be on console, yes. Came out today, should be for all platforms. Slug Juice, have I tried Saxlingham? Oh, I've got some plans for that one. I'm just working through what I need to do for that one. This is where I want to be. Same here. 30 plus years in Scotland. Met the missus. Yeah. Once they grab a hold of you, you can't get out very easily. Isn't that right, dog? Scots will claim me after 5 minutes. They'll have anyone. They will. As I regularly joke with my wife, I always say, well, who would come and show you how to do stuff properly and how to do all the jobs if you didn't get us up from down south? As you can imagine, that goes down well. Right, I am going to grab. Let's take oh, Oz is here, so I'm going to talk about this because it's brilliant. Never lease a tractor ever again. If you're on PC, of course. Download the hire purchase mod from Oz because it's brilliant. So look, we're gonna. I could buy this. I've got 98 million in the bank, but if you go into hire purchase, look. So you can give your own deposit. So depending if your Stratford is brilliant for survival series and things like that. So you can choose the amount to deposit. Obviously, it's an expensive tractor, so it's 5%, 10%, 30, 40, 50. So you can go up to half the price. We'll do 5, and then you can choose the length of the deal. So if you go like 4 years, for example. So if I went 1 year, obviously the monthly cost goes up, and the interest rate's sitting there at 5%. Now, if you put more in as you deposit, it brings your interest rate down as well. So it's a real trade-off whether or not you put a low deposit in to keep your costs down and then go up on a long deal. And remember, this is farm equipment. You don't have to get it over 1 or 2 years. So there you go, a 10-year deal. So you're going to pay this off in 10 years. And there you go. It gives you 4 options here. One has no final fee, so it means your monthly cost is higher. Or you can start to pay up till the final fee, 68, 137, 205. So it brings your monthly cost down. But actually, I mean, if you look at this one here, your monthly cost is 6,900, but there's no final fee, and your total cost is 862,000. That's a good deal. 7 grand a month for a quad track. I think we'll take that. And then you just choose your option at the bottom, which one works best for you. So the flexibility in it's off the charts. It's brilliant. There you go. I've just bought a quad track, and it has only cost me an initial fee of 34,000. How good is that? It is on Modhub, Jaden. It is brilliant. Does it make it into the top 20 mod list? Like it does, Eamon. This one definitely does. It definitely does. So, there goes the combine again. Right, let's load up the old pallet. Not the pallet, the chipper. Let's make sure pellets on the fly. I need to fill this up. You can buy molasses and water. I'm not going to, just for the sake of this, but they do come in the pack. So if you go to, press the right one, they are options here. There's your molasses, and obviously water's available in-game anyway. Pushing me even further down. I'm gonna have to do mods that never made it into the. Yeah, Yoss, you're unique, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna fill this up. We're gonna cheat it in here. Nobody complain. This is purely for demonstration purposes. And also, I want to jump to get rid of that. Didn't want that. I want this. And I want the course out of it. Because what I want is what I want. Copy. And paste, because we will use the combine course to help this. And we're also going to go and get the grain out of the tank so it can keep going. Carl, Heinz, how are you doing, my friend? Just because of time savings. Poor Mark. Trying to find the large lime spreader used on my the John Deere one, Welsh. Can I unload these here, or do we need? The big grey, the box on the back. It's part of the 4940 custom modding John Deere. Which will be... It's available on... They've only released it on Facebook yet. They haven't... It's not in the Modhub, I don't think. Oh no, I've messed my bales up. I was hoping I was going to sneak past that. Hey Milan, what feature of Highland Fishing I'm excited? I'm just excited for the map. From what I've seen so far, I think they've done a really good job of it. So, really keen to see if it actually feels very Scottish when you're driving around on it. Fishing, I'm not sure I'll maybe do much fishing. I don't do a lot of productions, to be honest, so... Night, Bobby, thanks for hanging out, mate. Thanks for the questions, appreciated. And then, yeah, onions, things, could be interested. Wonder if you could dye us to a beautiful pink colour. Alright, we'll drop this off and then we will throw the the pallet machine in, and then we'll get another one straight away as well with the bale loading. Can't seem to hit my keys right tonight. Shout if you can't find it, Welsh, and I'll send you my copy. It's definitely on. I think it came out quite a while ago actually now. But yeah, you get the sprayer back and the dry box back with it. Probably need an auto drive course to keep on loading this. Tell you what we'll do is we'll set that pallet machine off. Pallet machine, pellet machine, pallet machine, pellet machine. And we'll run this truck down to the bins and unload it. There we go. Not even everything out of the auger wagon's fitting in there. That's how big it is. Right, let's run this over. Have I done rice much? A little bit. I've actually got this, if it shows up in here. Oh, it doesn't. The rice mod, that means you can combine it. Sorry, that's the pea and bean one. The rice one where it removes the need for watering and all that stuff. The long grain's quite good. Makes some nice noises, this Premos. Good one, Bucket. Yeah. Easy for me to say, right? Right, firing it up. 6 miles an hour. Nearest waypoint. There you go. Off you pop. And that is going to start making pellets. You can unload them straight away into the pelletizer. Now the hopper in it isn't very big. Look, we're already on 7% already. So that won't take long. Howdy Pitty, how you doing? Evening Cranks. How are you, mate? Do I use... Yes, Roger, I use Be My Tracker. If I'm not recording or streaming, I use it when I'm just playing the game. Definitely, I love it. Right, that's doing its thing, that's doing its thing. Let's get this unloaded so we can come back and... Farmer King George back from Edinburgh. Did you see the fire on Sunday? Arthur's seat burnt. Top of the bale has to be 5 meters at least. It's a big one. So we'll just run it down to there. I know we've got space to unload the other one. Hello, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. New 9RX can boost it to... I know. I wish I was at Gamescom, so I could see it. They've got one on the farming simulator stand there. Somebody even suggested that they might release a Gamescom mod, which would be the new 9RX. Thought that was optimistic, but it would be very cool if it happens. You know, like they release a mod at FarmCon. 600 subs, congratulations, Farmer King George. That's great news. Fringe was good. I'm getting a little bit tired of how busy it is everywhere. Getting home from work is a nightmare. And to be honest, I blame myself. Because our company did the ad campaign for it. So the reason it's busy is because the campaign's working. So I'll take that. But yeah, lots of people in Edinburgh leave for the month. Because it just gets crazy busy. There you go. You can rent your house out for like 8 times what you would normally get normal rent for it. Island cows are the coolest cows in the world, Milan. Raise, why won't my square baler work out of the straw harvest pack? Also, the flat glitches? I don't know why your baler's not working, mate. It seems to be working quite well for me. Yeah, the one I was using, I've used it for a while now just because I like the fact it has the bale sled on it. But it's base game now, that one as well, isn't it? So it's almost an exact copy, an exact replica. The 1290 reported to have some issues. Okay, thanks, Jos. Seems to be running well for me. When you get out of specific vehicles, you cannot walk. Interesting, Tim. No, I've not had that one. It's called Hire Purchase Nilin. And it's from Oz. Round baler. So I've just used the square and it's spat them out fine. Strange. Ah, Cranky, you sorting out? Are you reading back through the comments? Doesn't take lime though, that one, does it? Only does furt, unfortunately. Right, there we go. That's that. He's full as well, so what we need to do now is get a trailer. Let's get another tractor and a trailer. Just keep buying stuff, shall we? Let's just keep buying stuff. I've got to keep it cased because we're on Welkers. The only way to do it. Weights on the front. We'll go for a much bigger tractor than we need because there we go. We'll hire purchase it again just so we can demo Oz's mod. There you go. We'll go for a bigger payment up front this time. 10-year deal. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I remember the last one. But look, 3,500 is your monthly cost. No final fee. All right, granted your price is 386, you'd end up paying 460,000. So, you know, you're taking a hit with the percentages of the interest. But it's pretty good. Ah, there you go, Scott. Thank you for that. See that rate? If it's empty of twine and you refill it, you have a problem. Give that a little test. I mean, they'll patch it pretty quick, I think. Where's the combine? Is he waiting somewhere? Yeah, he's waiting over there too. Oh, there's so much going on. I want my auger pipe out. Why isn't he opening that? Do I need to do it? Let me do it through here. You know what we'll do? We'll buy a trailer. And I'm going to get... This is the least American trailer I've got, but again, it works very well in the pallet haul, which is why I want to demo it. So let's just grab that. I think it comes with twine rate, and then the other option is it's empty. Let me show you. By default, it has Crone Excellent twine in it, or you can buy it empty. And when you buy it empty, then you have to go and buy your twine, square bale twine, and load it in. But if you don't want to go to that hassle, you can buy it already filled. But it will run out at some point. No worries, Tim. Good to see you, mate. Now let's see, with this on course play, whether or not it will open the pipe as I roll close. Is it like a combine, or will I actually have to? Oh, it does. Look. There you go, that's good. Nope, 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 come on. Smash the wing mirror off the tractor. Oh, oh crikey, we're this is not what I was planning to do. It's going to get fun at the corner, isn't it? There we go. Got away with that. That was easier than I thought. It's going to run into the combine at some point. He's probably going to get full before he does that, actually. No, it's still unloading. It's quite slow on the unload, this. Doesn't have a huge hopper in it. We've got 10,000 litres in there. Andrew Mayhew, no, it's not gone to Giants yet because it's not ready to go to Giants. Briscoe said there's a lot of changes that need doing to make it appropriate for console, so he thinks it's probably a couple of months before it goes to Giants for console, and then obviously testing and all that after that, so it's going to be a while, mate. I would settle in for the long haul with that one. So yeah, here's my little hack. Let's see if my hack is going to work. See if I've positioned it in the right spot to get it to work. That would be a total result if it does that. Sucru! Best American map. Montana 4X. Judith Plains, in my view, I would say. But this is why this high lift Bailey trailer works really well for something like this. And just lift it up high enough to go into the hopper there, which is good. And get the angle right. Ray County is great as well. Yeah, I do love Ray County. Completely different map though, right? That is proper rural Midwest. And Montana feels a bit more like a big, you know, a couple of towns in it, and doesn't feel as out in the middle of nowhere, right? Hey, Chinook, how you doing, mate? And that's the beauty of FarmSim right there, isn't it? Different maps, different choices. Love the big deer on large fields. You and me both, my friend. Etruria's I think, if you want to talk just beauty and quality of production and finish, Etruria is really hard to it's hard to beat. But you know, so many good maps with so many just things that make them unique, which is great. Oh, there we go. We are full with 1,200 litres left. Now, I'm going to let that run for a bit because it does take a bit of time for the pallets to fill up. But when they're full, it should drop on the end here. Should, he says. He says, Mark 42. Good to see you, mate. How are you? Cartwright Line Canadian map. Okay, I've not seen that one yet. I'll have to check that out, old guy. Sounds good. Oh, but you know what? We'll wait because this isn't a million miles off the few layers. And it's actually really nice. The animation, the detail in the animation is really cool. Look, spins them along, push them that way, and then the next ones that come along needs to turn them. So it does. Oh, it'll turn the end to now, so it stacks them. Oh, there you go. It's twisting them now. Do you see that? Spins them round so they don't all fall off. They're all stacked differently. It's good. That's a little bit of attention to detail. That's quite nice. Just doesn't stack them all the same way. Looks like what your girlfriend feeds. I bet it probably isn't a million miles off, mate. Oh, there we go. The thing that is a full. Well, oh no, one more layer maybe. There really hasn't the cranks. I know that's the problem now. There's too many to fit in. I want to play them all. Now let's turn those round. Is Crossplay working on the current patch? Absolutely it is, yep. Not had any issues with it myself. So watch, please work. Yay! See, it disappears. And where does it go? Well, it goes into anywhere object storage outside. So, if you miss the start of the stream, and we'll go to here, I will turn on show markers. So there you go. Anywhere, Argsy's anywhere object storage. We'll also turn on. We're also going to turn on interactive zone markers. No. We're also going to turn on info triggers. Why isn't it showing that? Oh, is there? Look. So the other end of that, the hatched black and white lines, just sits in the corner here. So it just catches the edge of the conveyor belt there. So instead of having to load them all manually with a forklift truck or something, which makes this a really tedious job, now it just instantly throws them into anywhere object storage, and you can still get them out. So look, if I come to here, you trigger by the door here. There you go. Get your pallets out there. And then it spits them out somewhere here, and then you can load them up with autoload or whatever you want. So, yeah, it works an absolute treat, that. An absolute treat. So there you go. Little tip. Why not? Well, you could do a sell point if you wanted. So Arg said he might actually move the position of them around so he actually has one that works specifically with this, but it was a good idea he suggested this morning, wasn't it? That's just still tipping away there. I think if you tip in there as well, it loads that automatically, doesn't it? You're liking it, Rowan? It's good, isn't it? Right, let's go and... What are we doing now? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go and get some Let's empty the combine so we can keep going. We've probably got enough bales now. Do I need any more pallets at the moment? Pellets at the moment? How is that such a stumbling block for me? What is wrong with me? Yeah, it seems to remember the last one I was. And it as soon as you change something, it fixes itself, so it's not broken, but it throws you off sometimes at the start. Pallet. It's been a long day. Been a long day. Right, Randy? Just, it's the thing that, yeah, stops your straw harvesting as much as you would like. Or the other tip, if you don't know, I'll show you when we load it up here. It's not massively financially viable to go through all of that hassle of straw harvest. The uplift in price for all that work and the cost of the machinery and all of that just isn't worth it if you sell it in the normal sell points. However, straw harvest comes with sell points as well, and I'll demo it. As soon as we've unloaded, I'll demo it. There's quite a substantial uplift in price. I can't work it. Yeah, he's done now. Right. So if I go back to here and wander through here, we'll put a sell point. We'll put one up on the road. We'll sell them to all those people who've got rabbits, drums. So look, we've got another pallet out already, which is good. Hopefully another one coming along any second now as well. It's not quick. I think somebody hacked it and sped it up last time. So I think, Mike, if you tip in this square here, I was under the impression it maybe auto-loaded into there, but I'm not sure. Why would it have those hatchings unless it did something? That was my thought process for it anyway. But I could be wrong. Yes, there is an 80%, and it's not in there, is it? It is in build menu. So if you go to no factories, sell points, my mouse, I need to replace my mouse. Kind of start to double click now. Oh, it's only the one, I think. Yes. So this for a mere $500 bargain. You pop that side of the road. Yeah, if you want to buy stuff, you can buy it direct from us. You can load your pallets up there. Your pallets are pellets. But it's an 80% increase in price. So, look, straw pellets. Although typically there isn't one on this map. $369. Or if I go to here, straw pellets. Oh, no, there we go. So look, the bale sell point in the farmer's market, you're only getting 161, 168. Pallet sell point, 310. Well, I think it was about an 80% uplift. So, bear that in mind. If you're going to do pellets, put one of the sell points down, or you'll be doing a lot of work for not much reward. Right, let's... Oh, there we go. Oh. I think they nudged them along now. Let's see what happens here. I'm intrigued. Why is that stopped? We'll come back to that. We'll go and get another load. We'll come back to that. bypass the back. You could just conveyor belt it. You're right, Alan. Okay, I don't think you can do it. Actually, I think it only takes the pallets. But you could put your sell point where we've put anywhere object storage. You could put your sell point there, so it just maybe drops them in if you could make it work. It's for parking the pellet maker. Ah, okay. Got you. Right, we'll pick this one up, and then we'll go and round to some bales up. When you start this map, did shed and that spawn or not? As in all the blue sheds? Yeah, they're all built into the map. There's no no additional mods required. It does take the bulk. Okay. Wish the trigger on that. I wish it opened just that little bit sooner. I might only grumble with that. Run along the side here. Oh, thanks, Oz. Appreciate it, mate. Quick fix that. It was about 5 minutes. Impressive. Right, that's that empty again. Let's try dropping these in a bulk then. Good call. Bulk is the same price as pallets. But you don't have to go through... Did I win the lottery, mantra? Or the 98 million in the bank? That's what Welkers make from their YouTube channel every month. Right, here we go. Ever have drop frames around? Not noticeably, damn. Do you mean specific productions or straw harvest itself? Oh well, there you go. Watch the money fly up now. What's that about? Just over 10,000 litres. It's 3,426. There you go. So yeah, decision-making process whether or not you want to go through the whole rigmarole of making your pallets or not. Ah, I've just worked out why it stopped. Because we're out of pellets. We're out of pellet pallets. I'm guessing Combine's gonna... Oh, he's starting on the up and downs now. So let's get him done, and then we'll round up some bales. Oh, Randy. 500, it's wrong. It says 380. It's definitely not 380. You need a smelly... Exactly, Michael. Yeah. Yeah. I'm paying for leg arms health insurance when he keeps dropping stuff on his arms and breaking them. Oh, that's a few years ago now, that, isn't it? We might have timed this perfectly this time. Oh, I'm going to have a bales in the way and a baler in the way. Doug Scott, will what be on Modhub, mate? Straw harvest or the map, or? And the answer is yes for both. Alright, watch the carnage here. He's going to be dragging bales along for forever. Either that or he... Interesting. Yeah, go on, go on. Dodge them. Nope. Oh, 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 it's awful. It's horrible. Oh, oh, it's a terrible thing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Let's get this guy out of the way. Just abandoning stuff now. Like I say, we're testing. We're testing. Oh, no, nothing broken here, mate. Just a little obstacle, and he passed with flying colour. He passed the test with flying colours. Right, I am going to get a telehandler, and I'll tell you why I'm going to get a telehandler, because go fence, shall we? As part of straw harvest, you get a couple of very nice bale grabs as well. So there's a vertical one. You want that one? Or, I do love these. Telehandler. Let's do it. Bright red. And we'll go and load some bales. Love to know my fuel bill as well. Just tractors running all over the place. Yeah, he's not going to wait for the barley to be fermented into alcohol. He's just going to drink it straight away. Right. Let me check. Am I set up? I am not. Okay. I think it is. B? Y. And typically it's a different set of key commands. I did that the other day with the FarmStick tutorial vid on how to use a front loader, and then they go and stick another set of keybinds in for straw harvest. So Y and Z. Y and Z. So I'm going to stick... Oh, yeah, that should be working. Y. No, I want U. U to release. That works. There we go. That's what I wanted. Control space is... You want to be able... That's what I like about, in fact, very few do it, but Better Contracts does it. Puts its settings in again, you'd probably wouldn't want it if you've got hundreds of mods along here and you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, but it would be great to see all the mods separated out into their own tabs or something like that, wouldn't it? That would be definitely a helpful feature. That and search, the two things together would be genius. For sure. Go, so release. Grab all three. The Deutsche Power Press self-propelled baler. I don't remember that, Colin, but sounds like it was ahead of its time. So I've got an idea now. Had myself an idea. Just drop them there for now. We'll go and grab a few more. I know the dog is in the room with me, and I'll tell you why I know the dog is in the room with me. The smell. Let's just say she's a bit windy tonight. Jeez, oh. Oh. That's ripe. Yeah, don't come and see me now, you animal. Right. There we go. Sure, blame the dog. What are you suggesting, Yoss? It's Mrs. FSG. Poor dog gets the one. That was definitely not my brand. Right, let's just maybe grab another one. I wasn't gonna say it. Morning, EJ. How are you? That's proper old school, that, Cranky. I have to pick these ones up by hand. I have got a brown Cocker Spaniel, Mark. She's an absolute gem. Such a well-behaved dog. Good as gold, she's. Proper big part of the family. This will be fun. Thanks to the case. We'll have a bit of fun realigning these. maybe it's the weather, Welsh. Not used to this hot weather. Right, come on. Put yourself out, FSG. Let's get these lined up. That'll do for now, I think. Oh yeah, same with ours. Just panted the whole day, looking for dark corners to hide in. Feel sorry for them. There we go. It's very possible, Martin. Cheers, Oz, and thanks for the update, mate. I'll check that out of the stream. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely go and check out Oz's mods, guys. He's responsible for this mod. Shows you everything you've got in your garage. Hire purchase, task list. He's done a few, honestly, a few proper quality of life mods for 25 that really should have been in the game proper, but he's filled in the gaps for us. And he's another. He only lives down the road from me as well, which is cool. Have to get him on a cultivator event. We're gonna have to organise one of them soon. Now I have got that. Also on the list of to-dos. Got a few ideas for some fun stuff. They're all on the Modhub, Mike. So if you search for, if you find one of them, like the garage mod, for example, and you click on his name in the modder bit there, it should just list all his mods. Right, let's drop that. And we're going to switch now to a different loader. And we're also going to get another. I want another one of them. Going to get that. We are going to get one of those. We don't need a tractor because we'll use. Oh, we do need a tractor actually. Yeah, let's get a tractor. We don't need a big tractor for this. We just need one for its PTO. So get a McCormick 310. That should do us. No, that shouldn't do us. Let's go through. No, just PTO. It doesn't matter. Just got to move it and turn it on. That's less than the horsepower, but we're not dragging it anywhere. Let's see if that works, actually. There you go. Task list and garage mod. Lifesavers, right? Right. Now, I have got to remember how this works. I think it is. It's definitely on the right-hand side. But I can't remember which bit goes where. That looks like the side, that looks like the unfold. I think I'll have a stab at this, but I think it's going to be this way. I didn't see any trigger then. Now I'm too close to it. Oh, maybe that arrow was telling me something. Arrow towards the bale. Thank you, Alan. I was just thinking that. There's a reason that's there. For idiots like me. Yeah, there you go. Hook that up. Job's a good one. Got an idea. Let's see if this will work. Now the position of my my sell point isn't ideal, but if I go around here and hug the little flag like so, do this, open it right onto the sell point. OCD won't let me not have the tractor and the baler aligned, so let's just reset that. There we go. We do that, and then we unfold the loading point like so. Hey Hanson, how you doing, mate? That's all hitched up. Let's fill it up. Let's select the right vehicle and fill it up. No, that's still diesel. DEF, we don't want DEF in the straw pellet machine, so some molasses and some water. There we go. That's full. Turn it on. Now I just need telehandler tool. Probably the easiest one to use would just be the bale spike here. Like that. So this is the other way that you can do straw harvest. If you've got bales, rather than picking up, you don't want to spend all your time driving around the field slowly. You can bale them. What's happening next week, Hanson? So now the best way to do this is to, usually I find, rather than going side on, go end on. We'll do this. I'm going to be well happy if this works. I mean, it's not a great sell point. It's not a great buyer experience, is it? The noise from the machine would be ridiculous, but you know what? We're just doing this to show you what's what. So you drop that on. It's moving. Oh, Hanson. Jeez, mate, that's tough. Well, fingers crossed for you, mate. Fingers crossed. I know we talked about FarmCon a couple of years ago, so hopefully it all goes in the right direction. Oh, look, we've got stuck here. That's just a helping hand. A nudge in the right direction. There we go. Mike, we were in it before, actually. Where are we? And one of my many. Yeah, there it is. We are on the corner of the field. If you look, you can see it spinning with the tractor. Great. Such a clever mod. And real. I can flip through the screens here as well. I can't remember what the buttons are for the screens as well. So good. So good. A work speed like Formula 1, yes, indeed. Look at that. Great. I don't know why I did that. I do, because I was going to do that. Go and check our pallet machine. Now the bales go. Oh, it is working. Look at that. Look at the money just ticking up constantly. It's a cash cow. Oh. Pay attention. You need more people to sign up for transplant while they're alive. I am a donor. I'm signed up, Hanson. I agree. I agree. Everything, although as I'm getting a bit older, I'm probably more and more useless, but everything from eyes to lungs to liver to heart to the works. Yeah, I think it's a big deal. Right, there we go. Let's chuck a couple of bales in. Yeah, there you go. If you just want to make money quick and you've got bales lying around, want to spare £500,000 for the tool. That may have changed, Martin. I remember doing it, crikey, 20 years ago. And last time I was at the doctor's and they said, I see you're a donor. So I was like, yeah. Don't go there. Oh my god. Try again. To be honest, I think that's the way it should be, Martin, if that is the case. More people you can help, the better. Let's see how good this is at realigning these. It was never really great in 22, so... Oh, okay. Look at that. Probably lined that back up then, that was nice. Again, another reason to load them end on like this. If I was loading side on now, I would have to wait for that to move a lot further down the conveyor. Whereas this one... and nudge it along a bit. I may have spoken too soon there, hadn't I? There you go. Nothing a bit of brute force doesn't sort out. There we go. So, conveyor belts. Now we're going to go and get some more pallets. Pellets for the pallets. Oh my god. It's not that difficult. Yeah, we're all rooting for you, Hanson. Hope it's well, you know what I mean. It's not good news, but it's good news if you stay on the register. So, hoping for that at least for you. Right, combine's full again, but I don't think we need any more. It's fairly rattled through this field though, hasn't it? That big CR11 with that McDon header is an impressive bit of kit. So here's my first observation with this. This, I think the auger should come out about here. It doesn't detect you until you are right on it. Tends to get in the way. And if you've got a big tractor like ours, then kind of fall under it. And then this happens. Hopefully it doesn't fold away. No, that's good. Are we going to get past this combine? I think we are. I'm going to say this is working better than it did in 22. I'm going to be bold enough to say that. I think there's been some improvements to it. Everything feels a little bit slicker, just a little bit smoother. He has detected the combine though. Hence the reason he's not moving past it. So if I move out of the way and he folds that, will that be enough for him to move forward? No. Allow me to assist you. Oh, only 2020. Interesting. Well, actually, easiest way to do this is just to do this. There we go. But yeah, it wasn't moving. Had no plans of moving then, did it? We get this message all the time. Pelletizer refilled with 1 bags due to saving sink. So it must be... I've got the auto-save thing on, so I don't have to go in and... Every time, you know, when you go into your menus and the spinny save happens. Just helps a bit on live streams. But... it must kind of knock it out of sync slightly. Missing it a bit on the turns here. Get a bit closer. With chocks, that's very nice of you to say, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm glad people like them and enjoy them and use them. That was the aim when I set them up. So it's always great to see messages like that. That's brilliant. So right, there we go. 85%. That'll do for now. He's going to clear off around the field. So yeah, we'll tip a bit of this on the floor and see if it auto fills. Because even if you put the pellet maker in that space, the conveyor wouldn't, and you'd have to feed it with. Yeah, let's see, shall we? Let's just see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can remember how to reverse as well. That would be a good start. So yeah, if I tip here, does it give me a trigger? No. So if there's no trigger there... There's no trigger. I think it's just... I can't work out what the marker's for. Has anybody worked out what these markers are for? I'm going to try and avoid... So look, no trigger. So it isn't a trigger point. So yeah, I just think it's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Hanson, can you add AD into a sim dash? You could. Space mark for the pelletizer to automatically unload pellets into the hopper, but I don't think it would. Well, maybe it would. I wonder if the auger pipe would reach out over the. Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll try that. We'll go and get it when it's full in the field. We'll reverse it in and give it a go. Hanson, you could. My problem why I've never done it with auto drive is because there's just so many different elements that you need to do. You know, settings and adjustments, and it's not. I have never used any keybinds with auto drive, so I wouldn't know which ones to put in. And I tend to do it all with mouse anyway, so feels like it's like courseplay as well. It feels like it's very mouse driven rather than key driven. Right, let's drop these in here. I wish they didn't clip through. I mean, I know that's the game rather than the mod. But the whole clipping thing is frustrating, isn't it? Okay, are you started again? Have you started up again? Why haven't you started up again? I have fed you the pellets. Why aren't you making the pallets? Yeah, no worries, Hanson. Yeah, we could build something pretty quick, to be honest, mate. Interesting. Is it a production? Is it classed as a production? No, it's not. It's just automatic. Why won't you start? 149 bags, 3 pallets, 87%. Pelletizer blocked. Empty the conveyor? Ah, is it this? Emptied. It wasn't that. What does this mean? Or is this in the way? What's blocking it now, do you think? That one bag. Because you can't pick these separate things up. Ooh. If we broke it. Is it that? We done. What have we done? Empty the conveyor. Is it this? Why is it making me empty this? Ooh. I think I broke it. That is a trigger though, isn't it? Can I get in here? I want to get in there. I want to see if I can empty that trigger. Reload pellet hall pelletizer. Right. I've done that. Still saying it's blocked. Empty the conveyor. Ooh. Is it because of this, do we think? Is our genius thing not... Let's unload all 3. Yeah, they're novelty value, they don't actually have any purpose. Is there any way to switch it on? No. Pelletizer blocked. Empty the conveyor. So conveyor, it's these bags on the conveyor, but how do you? Yeah. That's what it's. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. So I've got rid of those pallets, and I've cleared those. I've deleted them. And it's still not working. Yeah, so I've deleted those all together now, Randy, I think. Anyway, let's just double check. Yep. They have disappeared into the ether. I has broken it. I just can't think of any. So he wants me to empty that. Because it was fine. It tipped in, didn't it, and started. And then it's just gone. Nope. Right. Do we get a trigger again? No. I was thinking it's full, even though it's not full. Interesting. Sell a building. It's extreme. It is an extreme. Do you know what I'm going to do? Personally, I wonder if that's blocking it. When it says it's blocking it, does it think it's picking up? Empty the conveyor. Is it something to do with them dropping into there, and it's kind of glitched the trigger? Right. Let's see. Let's see if removing anywhere object storage is. This is where you can't delete anywhere object storage, isn't it? Let's go to here, show the markers. Let's go back into here. Boom. Demolition mode, B. Okay, so I can't delete anywhere object storage. I don't want to delete that just yet. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Hey, there we go. Yes, I do. Right. Test 1 done. No, empty the conveyor. Right. Hey FarmSim, how you doing, mate? We are... I'll say testing, others would maybe say something else. Right, so... Oh, interesting. Can't delete that. Uh-oh. Have we broken it? What have I done? What have I done? So you can, in fact, let's do that. Let's, it's not a factory, is it? It is a factory. Does it sell it as a separate item? As well? This is exactly the same as 22, isn't it, Handon? Yeah, it won't let me. It won't let me in demolition mode. It won't let me delete it. There's no trigger for me to delete. It's like it's got that half a pallet stuck on it, and it's it can't see past it. Now I thought this came as a unit, and you could put it into other buildings last time as well. Oh, I could try from the PDA. Doesn't even show on the PDA like that. Let me just check. The class as a tool? No. No. It's not even a thing, is it? It did come as a separate item in 22, didn't it? Right, let's see if we can find it. Let's plough through these, not a sell point, not a greenhouse. Although we'll just double check. Not a generator. So it has to be a factory if it's still included. It has to be a factory. but I can't see it. Grapes. These are the small productions. There's the pellet hall pelletizer. I did a thing and it was not good. So that's the heating unit. A small heating plant. Yeah, I broke it. I broke it. But just for sanity or insanity. Look, it's not even loading the item. We broke it. We broke it. I can't even load another building. Any building. Oh, okay, now I'm thinking it might be my game. Do you know what we're going to do? Let's log out. I wonder if it's something that's gone in the game. Maybe it isn't the I wonder if it might be a little Welker mappy issue. I am going to do a hard reset. Talk among yourselves. As we do a reboot. I think that might have been the issue. Something had maybe half crashed in the game. We could still do stuff, but we couldn't. I'll build it again now, aren't I? Let's see what's what. Right. We shall career down here. We will hit the start button and see what is what. Time away was fantastic. FarmSim, really, really good. Really good. I do need another holiday. I do. I've got to go to London in the next 3 weeks in a row. I was down there yesterday. 4:30 flight in the morning, back on the 8 PM flight. I've got friends that do it weekly. They fly down on a Monday, work till Thursday, and then fly back. I was like, nope. Ain't not me doing that. Same thing happened to you on Riverbend Springs today. Using straw harvest. K&K. That'd be interesting. No, please don't create me. Right, let's... Oh, we're just around here, aren't we? Oh! Okay, look at this. Reset it all back to... Well, pallets are there. It definitely crashed then, didn't it? The game crashed somewhere at some point, doing something. Have I even got... Yeah! Used to do that 680 Edinburgh to London City. Yeah, savage, isn't it? Savage. Although City's a better airport than... We couldn't get city flights the other day and we ended up at Stansted. That is... That's when you start to really reconsider some of your life choices. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's... Feels like a straw harvest bug then, and... It's getting to a point where it's... Where's the big bud and big buddy? I know. They need to be mods, don't they? They need to be. We've just crashed the server, Args. Well, not the server, just the game. Right. So, it could have already been crashed prior to us coming in here and trying to unload these pellets. This is the reason why I won't play Straw Harvest, because I can't actually get the words right. Right, here we go. Try again. Let's see what happens. A no demolition one as well. I should have done that before I tipped, shouldn't I? Pelletizer blocked, empty the conveyor. So we think that could be this. Still blocked, empty the surveyor. Same problem. Now the question is... what happens if we save, like last time, and quit game? Is it going to crash us out? No, okay. Interesting. Let's load it back in again. This is a troubleshooting. Last 5 minutes of the game. Troubleshooting. I was working so well with Argsy's anywhere object storage tucked in the corner there. Try it again. It was working fine till you rocked up, Args. Just saying. Just a observation. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You can do it. Good call, Doug. Good call. I don't think there's anything at Dashboard Live kicking me. One warning. Oh, there's a red dot there. What's that? Realistic livestock. Copy. Oh, that's me having... you know that thing where you try and drag a mod in and you end up doing a shortcut? Invalid mod name. Eh? And straw harvesty anyway, is there? Right, okay. Go back in. No, I don't want to do that. Let's just tab over to find a tractor nearby. Yeah, nice, Ogs. Right, so it's not blocked at the moment. What is it? It's working! It's working! But why? You think it's the auto load? If when you take it, it's not recognizing that it's coming off the conveyor here. Oh, it caused a problem in... there it goes. So that worked. FS Magic. So... it's loading them nicely outside, yeah. But I can't work out what's happened because, look, the pallets the pellets that we tipped in are still there. The conveyor belt's not running, so it's almost like there's a little animation issue going on here as well. Unless the pelletizer is full. So that's the pelletizer, this is just the hopper, so that's nothing to do with it. So it's the pelletizer that was blocked, which would have been this one here. I think it's... the animation had not fully stopped, but autoload tries to grab it. Yeah, I think it was because it was on here and we moved... I think we lifted it up and moved it, but maybe it registered that it thought it was still sitting there. Autoload not getting the third pallet. But it never stacks up to 3, Cranky, because there's only ever one on. There's only ever one on that runs to the end here. The only reason that one stopped was because we ran out of pellets in the hopper. Let's just watch this one and see what happens. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't... The conveyor never gets full because it's taking it off instantly. Oh, I agree. I love that potato. Ah, Day's potato pack for 22 was mega. Mega. Stacking potatoes in cold storage for hours. Brilliant. Alright, we've got another... one more row and then we'll... Collision hasn't been removed. I think so. He had some grimy stuff in it, Mike, but it was the buildings that came with it as well. I always forget how many high this... No, bin the map, Args. That's more... Potatoes is more important. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing, mate? Right, here we go. So look, it runs to here. And then as soon as it hits the... there it goes. It does a little... See, it does a little flash, though. So it's almost on the second element of it. And it's outside fine, so... I don't know. Head scratcher. Something's not quite right, is it? And look, the animation's gone. There's no... that... Those pellets are going... That's shrinking in size. Oh, it's not. I was going to say that's shrinking in size, but there's nothing going up there. It's almost like the animation is broken. F5. 5. Yeah, you're right, Args. Are those the collisions, do we think? Or are those the positions of them? So let's watch the next one load up and see if it... There's no wrapping animation. Yeah, that's the positions of them, not the collisions. There's no wrap animation, is it? They just appear. Don't they? They just appear wrapped at the end. Steve Hess, what a horrible stream. Okay, Steve. Next we'll stop in the third point. Let's just watch it, shall we? Flipping it. Oh, we've got probably about 3 more layers yet. Maybe another 1 layer after this. Cranky has foreseen the future. Farm with Jaden, how do you do your intros on the Herdsman series? It's just recorded gameplay, mate. The smoke is a little bit of an overlay that I downloaded and put an alpha channel on so it's transparent. Designed the logo, put a bit of music to it, and there you go. You got an intro. Right, here we go. Touché, Cranky. There you go. And the conveyor, that started to fill. So the pelletizer was full. So anywhere objects... So it's still not blocked though, is it? So let's wait and see. Okay, this is starting to get quite boring now, so let's wait and see if the next pallet comes along. Does it move that one along, or is it stuck now? Because the collisions aren't. Interesting. Interesting. I think it'll stop. I think this is where it'll say it's blocked. But if you remember last time, that pallet of pellets hadn't finished building. It was about that level, wasn't it? Maybe another layer above. So it wasn't ready to move out, so it was saying it was blocked. So there's your challenge, Args, if you do like this. If you could do an auto load for this, you might have to work out a way of tricking it. So it pulls them off. Maybe it comes off the end or something. I don't know. Interesting. Let us see. One more. One more. Pelletizer blocked. Empty the conveyor. So it stopped at exactly the same point that it did last time. Right. So let's try and sneak it off without going into the auto load. And it started again. Blocked. Unblocked. So and now I've moved it, so it's that third one and it's still blocked. So something here isn't letting it go beyond. It's that third one, isn't it? So it's where the trigger is. There we go. We've done some sleuthing. We've done some sleuthing. It's every third pallet. I think you're right. I think you're right, Alexander. I think you are right. There we go. Well, we've worked it out at least. So it's this. It is the it's auto load. You recall one from the storage and put it back. Listen, this is we're sciencing. We are sciencing. I don't think it will, but it's a good point, isn't it? It detects it and then has it. Does the pallet haul thing? Yes, is the quick answer. Dr. Fish, I think it does think they're still there. Interesting. It's started back up now. And it's started again now. So there's no rhyme, no reason to it. Because we've just done the same thing we did last time, which froze it. And now we've started it again and dragged it into the auto load. And it's interesting. This is science. We'll send this to ARGS. I think you're right, Alexander. So look, it's stopped at the third one again. It hasn't pushed it along, so the other two, but if I go over here now, anywhere object storage is picking it up too quickly. So let's drag another one out. I think it needs to cover the whole thing. You're right, Args. I think that's what's... But it wouldn't solve the problem, would it? Because they'd all still disappear, but it would still think there was 3 sitting on the conveyor. I mean, at the moment it's barely touching. I'm surprised it's covering the 2 actually. I mean, I think actually. What's also interesting, you can't see the other side of the hatchings. You can't see the chevrons in the other bit, which is interesting. Let's try and delete it. B. Storage not empty. That's okay. Okay. Buy those. Oh, I really need to buy a new mouse. So, I did something like that, so should we do it this way? I mean, it doesn't matter where the triggers are, does it? Oh, what's that mean? Oh. Do it. Something like that. Shop area is restricted. I haven't got a shop area here. RB. Right, let me get rid of the shop area. Speed up our running. Cancel it. Right, try again. We are sciencing hard now. Overlaps with an object. B. There we go. Yeah, it's still not working, is it? Well, the novelty of straw harvest will wear off and nobody will care. Look, it's blocked again, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So, let's trick it again. Okay, or not trick it again. We'll just dump it. Oh, well, it's not going to be able to trick it now, am I? Because it's going to instantly disappear into the loader. Yeah. We broke it now. We broke it. Ah, I thought that was such a good solution. But no. Can't even delete this now because it's hidden in there. Oh look, the conveyor went this time though. That's good. There we go. Straw harvest. Doesn't like auto load. But you can unload your bales straight into your sell point. There you go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? That was an interesting. I've enjoyed that. I enjoyed showing you that. Enjoyed just having a bit of a play with it as well. I do like it as a mod. I do. I think it's got potential. It sounds like there's maybe a few little things that need to be tweaked. But in general, it's fun. It's a different way of doing stuff. Is the effort worth it? I mean, if you're going to go through all the stress of doing that, you definitely want to use the sell point because you get so much more for it. But so anywhere object storage, and at the moment it will work for a bit and then it will stop. I would avoid it, Welsh. unless you might end up manually babysitting it, which is what we were trying to avoid anyway. So yeah, you probably want to. I mean, you could put a trailer outside with auto load. Try Loki's auto load. Set it to automatic so it keeps picking them off and see if that makes a difference. That's something else we could try. Yeah, so yeah, it appears to not put it over the... I haven't tried manually refilling the square baler. I just bought it with the... with the twine already in. But I do know it sounds like some other people have had a few issues with that as well, so... So yeah, that might be something that people are having an issue with. I think we need the smaller bay size anyway. So yeah, you're going to have to move it off the conveyor somehow, aren't you? Unless it just touched the edge of the end of the conveyor enough to recognise that it had removed that pallet. Interesting. It's the kind of challenge we like. Bit of problem solving. Team problem solving. 177 of us solving problems. I like it. And that is a perfect opportunity to call it a night for this one. And so nice to be able to get a stream in. I'm in London on Wednesday next week, but we might do something on Thursday instead. We'll try and keep the momentum going, shall we? I'm missing playing and editing and putting vids together, so I need to kind of carve out some time to do it. 26 days till Mercedes comes out as well. Yes, if you want to pick that up, don't forget, make sure you put a content creator's code in. Don't necessarily use mine. I am already a gold partner, but I know there's a certain Argsy in here who is desperately trying to get to silver. So if you want to buy a Mercedes pack and you want to support a content creator, put Argsy's name in. There you go. Right. Take care all. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Again, it just stuns me. Every week it stuns me. There's 175, 200, 225 people in watching me play the game every week without fail. So, honestly, genuine. Humbled sometimes by it. I thank you all very much. And we'll be in touch very soon. Take care. Have a good one. Bye for now. I have been a fan of Thrustmaster and was already an avid user of their products for a long time. I like the high build quality and the ingenuity they put into them. Take the eSwap controller with its built-in steering module, which is brilliant if you don't have the desire or space for a wheel, or the ingenious SimTask bracket that angles your standard Thrustmaster T128 or 248 racing wheel into a tractor or truck configuration. And of course, the new farm stick. As far as I'm concerned, the best value for money upgrade for your farming simulator setup you can get. And you now have the opportunity to support the channel at no extra cost to you by buying directly from Thrustmaster.com. All you need to do is select your location, which includes countries in the UK, Europe, North America, South America and the Far East, and search for the product that you want. Once you've added that purchase to your basket, you just need to add my creator code, TheFarmSimGuy, and check out as normal. And by adding my code, you're directly supporting the channel through a small commission that I receive from Thrustmaster. And the best bit? It's not just the farm stick and SimTask range, my code is accepted for any product on the Thrustmaster site. So if you're into flight sim or sim racing, my code works across all platforms. In addition, Thrustmaster have committed to prize giveaways on the channel too, so stay tuned and you could be in with a chance of winning some Thrustmaster goodies at some point in the future. Of course, the choice where you buy your products is still entirely up to you, but if you want to support the channel at no extra cost, you know you can do this through Thrustmaster.com. For now, that's enough of this. Let's get back to the farm. Take care. See you soon.